Welcome to our Asian Star Trend channel. Today we have the following news. Hope you and your friend. The collaboration between Yulong and Yang Mi has become one of the most talked about pairings in China's rising short drama scene, a dynamic that feels less like acting and more like witnessing two lives intertwine. From the moment they appeared together in their first project, something clicked. It wasn't just the way their eyes met on screen, or the chemistry that spilled into every frame. It was the quiet certainty that there was something genuine happening behind the camera, something audiences couldn't quite look away from. Their kiss scenes, often described by fans as too real to be scripted, have been replayed millions of times, but it is in the in-between moments that their connection truly takes hold. Off-screen, during casual live broadcasts and unscripted interviews, their easy banter, shared glances, and effortless understanding have become an ongoing narrative that fans are now emotionally invested in. Perhaps the most revealing moment came when Yulong, asked about their on-screen dynamic, said with disarming honesty, "I'm not just acting with her, I truly feel the love." That single sentence went viral overnight, not because of scandal, but because it confirmed what so many viewers had felt in their gut. In an entertainment industry where so much is curated, their partnership offers something different, a story that blurs the lines between performance and reality. It reminds audiences why they watch in the first place, not just to be entertained, but to feel, and maybe that's why the world is watching them so closely. With each project, Yulong and Yang Mi invite viewers to ask a question that lingers long after the credits roll. Is this just another love story, or are we witnessing the beginning of one? This unwavering attitude not only enhances Yulong's image among fans but also highlights the respect he holds for Yang Mi. For many, Yang Mi might appear to be just another pretty face with a sweet, effortless charm. Few realize that behind that gentle exterior is a graduate of the prestigious Shanghai Theatre Academy, someone who has invested years of rigorous training into her craft. Her professional background stands as her quiet but powerful answer to the doubts and prejudices that often shadow young actresses. On screen, her discipline and emotional depth are unmistakable. Every expression, every pause, carries the mark of someone who treats acting as both an art and a calling. Reflecting on her journey in one interview, she said, "Education doesn't decide your acting skills, but it represents the effort I've made for my dream." That single sentence resonated widely. It revealed a seriousness and clarity of purpose that struck a chord with those who had dismissed her at first glance. Perhaps that is why Yulong openly treasures her. He sees what the audience is only beginning to see, a thoughtful artist who balances ambition with sincerity. When talent is matched with this kind of devotion, the result is something rare. And when affection grows in such fertile ground, love itself becomes a double blessing, deepened by respect and strengthened by shared purpose. During one memorable live broadcast, a simple game revealed just how deep their unspoken connection runs. A single glance from Yulong was enough for Yang Mi to know he would let her win. When she smiled, he smiled back, instinctively falling into rhythm with her. It wasn't planned, it wasn't forced, just the kind of effortless understanding that only grows with time. Viewers couldn't stop laughing, charmed by a bond that felt as natural as breathing. It doesn't stop there. In another moment that fans replay over and over, Yulong quietly stepped into the kitchen to cook for her. With a gentle firmness, he said, "Don't touch this, let me do it." Such small gestures, simple yet genuine, have made people believe in their connection far more than any carefully written script ever could. In an industry where appearance so often steals the spotlight, what lingers with audiences isn't just beauty. It's character. It's spirit. It's the courage to keep going when no one is watching. Yang Mi knows this better than anyone. From an overlooked supporting actress to one of the most recognized faces in the short drama world, her path has been anything but easy. Behind her gentle presence is a history of perseverance and quiet grit. Those struggles have shaped a different kind of beauty, composure that can't be faked, confidence that isn't loud but unshakable. No longer defined by others' expectations, she has learned to choose for herself, and that clarity, more than anything else, has become her most magnetic quality. Yulong's response to outside criticism has touched countless hearts. He doesn't argue back with long explanations, nor does he lash out at those who question their relationship. Instead, He quietly posted a photo of the two of them together with a simple caption, "For the one I love, always." It was not an escape but a declaration. The message was clear: you may talk, you may doubt, but my commitment will not waver. I will stand by her always. In a world where words are often louder than actions, this understated gesture carried more weight than any speech ever could. Yu Long has never been one to flaunt his affection. Yet, every action reveals his respect and his quiet instinct to protect Yang Mi. His idea of protection is not to shelter her from the world, but to stand shoulder to shoulder with her, meeting every storm together. It is this silent loyalty that becomes the most powerful expression of love in an age driven by spectacle. There is something refreshingly sincere about the way these two navigate their public and private lives. They don't rely on dramatics. Instead, they offer a love that is steady, honest, and deeply rooted. Their story reminds people that even when outside voices try to shake you, true love stands firm. It does not need to shout, it simply endures. Perhaps that is why so many people can't help but root for them. Even in their quietest moments, their passion and persistence shine through. And when, during a variety show, Yu Long was suddenly asked what Yang Mi meant to him, he didn't hesitate. "She's the little sun in my heart, lighting up every day of my life." The room fell silent, then erupted in applause. A single, heartfelt confession that quickly became a trending topic online. Countless viewers left comments after that moment on the variety show. "Love should be like this. I want a boyfriend like that, so sweet. He's my sunshine." To Yu Long's words sounded like they had been lifted from the script of a perfect romance drama. Yet what made them unforgettable was their absolute sincerity. There was nothing flowery about his confession. It was simple, unguarded, and true. Calling Yang Mi my little sun was more than an endearment, it painted a vivid picture of her role in his life, the irreplaceable source of warmth, hope, and light, the center of his world. Such a metaphor is, in itself, one of the highest forms of praise, and it revealed the depth of his feelings. True love doesn't need dramatic gestures, it reveals itself in small details. Their exchanges on the show, the way their eyes meet, their instinctive handholds, the tiny acts of looking out for each other, all of it speaks louder than any scripted line. Audiences support this couple not just because of their looks or sweet moments, but because, in an industry full of noise, they have managed to remain pure and steadfast. When public opinion becomes harsh, some netizens question whether they deserve each other, using appearance or background as their criteria. Yu Long doesn't retaliate. Instead, he diffuses criticism with humor. "How could a big guy like me ever give up on my adorable little girl?" A self-deprecating, playful line that instantly softened the mood and turned a wave of negativity into smiles across the internet. In that moment, he once again showed the core of his character: calm, wise, and unwavering. His way of loving is not loud, it is protective, steady, and grounded. In an age of fleeting attention and shallow emotions, Yu Long's openness feels rare. He knows how to combine romance with security, and he shields Yang Mi from storms without ever dimming her light. These small moments have created a love story that feels unusually authentic. Today, nearly every interaction between Yu Long and Yang Mi climbs trending charts. But rather than being consumed by fame, they channel this spotlight into something positive. Fans watch closely, not only to celebrate sweet moments, but to reflect on their own relationship. Some even admit, "By watching them, I've learned how to be more thoughtful in my own relationship." Their fans have grown from distant observers into protective supporters, turning likes and comments into a gentle shield for the couple they admire. In a chaotic and fast-paced world, Yu Long and Yang Mi shine as rare beacons, proving that genuine, steady love still exists. And as they continue to walk hand in hand, both on screen and off, the world can't help but watch, hoping their story never fades. May Yu Long and Yang Mi continue to create unforgettable projects together, and may they keep bringing those small, sweet moments into everyday life that make people smile. After all, true love isn't only in the grand gestures, it's in the way they look at each other, the laughter they share, and the determination with which they walk side by side. Every glance between them seems to say, "We are the best." Script of all. In today's fast-paced world, love like this feels rare. They don't rely on hype or carefully crafted marketing strategies. Instead, they win hearts with authenticity, with gestures so genuine that audiences can feel the warmth. Their chemistry isn't rehearsed, it's built on a foundation of real connection. Watching them serves as a gentle reminder of what love can be, not loud, not exaggerated, but steady companionship, quiet understanding, and unwavering support. In a world full of light and shadow, Yu Long and Yang Mi make us believe that there are still people who will keep walking for each other, no matter the storms. If their story has touched you, we invite you to share your thoughts in the comments and join us in spreading this warmth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Your support is our greatest motivation to keep creating more stories like this. Stay with us. The next episode will bring even more moments that you won't want to miss.